It's interesting. Some of the most successful women I've worked with have said, can still do my job. I just don't feel like I belong in my life anymore. They're successful. They reach the top of their game, they're leaders, they meet achievements and goals, but yet something doesn't feel right inside of them. It feels like they're wearing their favorite work outfit, but it no longer fits. Nothing is really wrong. It's certainly not failure, it's evolution. And it's one of the reasons why I teach spiral growth. The energy, the identity that created success can become too small. And what comes after achievement is depth. It's why I teach spiral growth. I remember I was a professor in a faculty meeting. Now, a faculty meeting is just the professors, it's none of the other support staff. And it was a beautiful Friday afternoon, and I looked out the window and I saw the sun and the red leaves, and I thought, wow, I don't want to be here. I want to be with my daughter. I want to be playing with my daughter. And I looked around the room and I saw that I really didn't feel like I fit in at all. Now, I had beat out 113 other people for this position. I had worked very hard to get my PhD. It was all I wanted to do, and I enjoyed teaching. But at that moment, I felt like it was the last thing that I wanted to do. Now, in spiral growth, this can be seen as a natural progression, a natural understanding. In Piscean, in the Piscean hierarchy, we go up the ladder and we reach the top of the ladder, and then what happens from there? We either fall back down to start something new or we just stay stuck. Spiral growth, on the other hand, is return and expand. You don't go up, you return to where you were and you expand and go out out even further. So this purpose calling, the need for something deeper, often happens at the end of a spiral 2 and moving to spiral 3. Spiral 2 is shaping your identity as it is on Earth. It's using what you've grown up with what you've known, what you've studied to become that person. And that most of us, a lot of us, just stay in that space. And that's fine, it's what moves the world around. But spiral 3 is when you start getting a call for purpose. And that's when you can feel stuck and your life doesn't feel as rewarding anymore. So, what does this require? You are awakening. You can no longer pretend. You feel drawn to healing, questioning, and finding your own truth. Your soul begins to speak louder than your conditioning. Then that longing for something new, something different, is always on the back burner. Now, if this feels like a space you might be in, I want to offer a small ritual. Place one hand on your heart and the other on your lower belly. Take one slow, deep breath in and then release it. And as you release, imagine the work outfit, the role, the identity, the performance loosening around you. Not because it was wrong, but you've outgrown living in it as your only home. Now invite the rose ray into your heart. Feel a nice, beautiful rose color spiral into your heart, the feeling of belonging without the need to prove. And invite radiant peace, pearl into your mind and into your nervous system to relax and to gain some clarity. Now invite emerald to spiral down your spine, up and down, so that you can get back into alignment. It's coherence and steadiness. And then whisper softly, I release what no longer serves. I release what no longer fits in my life. And then pause for just one breath. And now we return. Feel your feet, even if you're sitting. Lengthen your spine without effort. Invite a thin line of gold from your throat down into your lower belly. This is your true voice resting inside your body. Breathe slowly a couple more times. And then ask a question, not from your mind, but from your field. What is the deeper thing that's calling me now? It may be a word, it may be a feeling, it may be an image, it may be a soft yes. Feel how that feels in your body, and then close by saying, I don't have to force purpose. I can listen it into being. If this feeling touched something inside you, tell me in the comments. Is it the roll that feels too tight or the opportunity that feels louder? I read the comments and I will base my next video on what you say or what you ask. Thank you.